Well, hello, it's Miss Gina, and you're at GinasPlanit, and I'm so glad you're here. I'm Miss Gina. This is my snowman, and we're going to read A Dragon's Lullaby. A Dragon's Lullaby. And the words are by George Capaccio. That means he wrote the story. And what do you write stories with? We use words. That's right. Illustrated by Jacqueline Decker. Jacqueline Decker drew the beautiful pictures, did the artwork. She's an artist. She's an illustrator. She illustrated this book. And A Dragon's Lullaby, he's a dragon. I love that big moon. And that was our front cover. Here's our title page, A Dragon's Lullaby. It repeats that George Capaccio wrote the story and illustrated by Jacqueline Decker. There's our title page. And it's a fictional story. That means it didn't really happen. It's not a true story. It's not real life. And it's about this character, this dragon. He's one of the main characters. In a castle high upon a mountain. In a castle high on a mountain lived a kindly dragon called Dario. The dragon looked after the people who lived in the village below. Each evening, Dario stretched his golden wings and flew over the village. When the sky grew dark, Dario began to sing his lullabies. La la la. I don't know how his go. Now that the day has turned to night and all the stars look so bright, climb into bed and close your eyes, and I will sing some lullabies. Isn't that nice the way it rhymes? And there's Dario. There's the village. When Dario began to sing, the children ran to their windows. They stood on tiptoes and looked for Dario in the sky. Dario was easy to see. His long golden wings sparkled in the moonlight. His golden wings sparkled in the moonlight. Dario's lullabies made the children so sleepy that they crawled into bed and closed their eyes. The dragon's lullabies soon put everyone in the village to sleep. The village was so still, you could hear a star shoot across the sky. Have you ever heard a shooting star? After singing his lullabies, Dario said, "Good night, everyone. Sleep tight," but no one ever answered. All the villagers were fast asleep. One night, Dario did not appear in the night sky. The dragon's soothing lullabies were not heard in the village. Without the lullabies, the villagers couldn't fall asleep. The next day, the children were cranky. The villagers got very little work done. Everyone was tired. Everyone was tired. Mommies were tired, and daddies were tired, and children were tired, and babies were tired. A week passed. Dario still did not sing his lullabies. The villagers were miserable. They couldn't sleep. They couldn't work. They were even too tired to eat something. They were even too tired to eat. Something had to be done. Something had to be done. They're too tired to eat and work. I'm under the weather myself today. At last, the mayor spoke up. I'll go see Dario, she said. I'll ask him why he has stopped singing to us. The mayor climbed and climbed until she reached Dario's castle on top of the mountain. It was daytime, but the mayor found Dario in bed. What's wrong, Dario? The mayor asked. Are you sick? Is that why you don't sing to us anymore? Dario looked sadly at the mayor. I will tell you why I stopped singing, he said. Every night I sing lullabies to the villagers. Then I wish them good night, but no one ever wishes me good night. The villagers don't care about me. Then Dario cried and hid under the covers. Oh, no, Dario, the mayor answered. That's not true. But Dario wasn't listening. Why weren't the villagers answering and telling Dario good night? Because they had fallen asleep. They didn't hear him say good night every night because they were already asleep. The mayor went back down the mountain. She called a meeting and told all the villagers what Dario had said. Dario thinks we don't care about him, she said. How can we show him that we do care? I know, said a small voice at the back of the room. We can sing Dario a lullaby. They're going to sing Dario a lullaby. The people turned around to see who had spoken. It was a little girl named Olivia. When Dario sings us a lullaby, we know that he loves us, Olivia said. If we sing to him, he'll know that we love him too. Everyone agreed. They decided to write a special lullaby for the dragon. All the villagers helped write the lullaby. Then they sent a card to Dario. The next day, Dario got this card in the mail. Dear Dario, please come to the mayor's house at 7 o'clock on Wednesday night. your friends, the villagers. Dario didn't know what to think, but on Wednesday night he flew down the mountain and into the village. The mayor's house was dark when Dario arrived. A sign on the front door said, "Please come in. Please come in. Please come in. Please come in." The house is dark, but it has a sign that reads, "Please come in." There's Dario's letter asking him to please come to the mayor's house. They used their manners. They said, "Please." Please and thank you are magic words that we should always remember to use. Dario slowly opened the door. Suddenly, the lights came on. The villagers shouted, "We love you, Dario." Then they sang their lullaby. When the night has turned to day, we can run and laugh and play. But when it's time to close our eyes, we need your soothing lullabies. Dario's heart filled with joy. He wanted to thank the villagers for their kindness, but he fell asleep. Dario fell asleep. Dario slowly opened the door. Suddenly, the lights came on. The villagers shouted, "We love you, Dario." Then they sang their lullaby. When the night has turned to day, we can run and laugh and play. But when it's time to close our eyes, we need your soothing lullabies. Dario wanted to thank them, but he fell asleep. The next night, Dario returned to the sky with his songs. When he said good night, no one answered. But this time, Dario knew why. His lullabies had put all the villagers to sleep. And that is the end. There's the village. There's Dario. And he said good night. And they didn't answer back because they're all sound asleep. I'm getting sleepy. And this was a fictional book about Dario. That's when they put the "please come." What did it say? "Please come in." That's what it said. And that was our book, Dario. And that was by George Capaccio and illustrated by Jacqueline Decker. It's a lovely story. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.